we're heading southwest on YO Road, which to the south of me intersects State Highway 13, and this is the low water bridge crossing across Rio Felix. And the floodwaters came through here. Looks like they came over the bridge. I've seen a lot worse, but still. And I've seen these trees underwater. You see the debris on the bridge from the flash flooding last night, Saturday, May 11th, 2024. Here's the debris line. I have seen debris all the way up to about right in here in years past. Okay, I'm about a mile southwest of the bridge crossing on the Rio Felix, and this is debris on YO Road from the flash flooding. That washed up out of this field to the right or back to the west. Alright, turning off of Old YO Crossing Road, heading east on New Mexico State Highway 13. See some of the residual water from Saturday night's flash flooding. It knocked that fence down to my north. The water came across the road here. Bar ditches ran full here on State Highway 13. We're heading east back to the junction of US Highway 285. Debris on the right, mile marker 27, and then we're going to come up on the really bad area just ahead of me up here. Flooding got progressively worse the further east you went. It appears that this elm tree had leaves stripped off of it, even though you can't see them on the ground. No doubt they got washed away. Flash flooding occurred on both sides of State Highway 13. Water ran off of the fields and off the sides of the hills to the north, to the left, and then back from the south on the right. And then ran down the bar ditches to this low spot that we're going to be coming up to. The debris begins to pile up and gets fairly thick in this area. You can see the dirt on the highway still. There was a spot up here where you can see where they graded it off to the side. But this is minor compared to what we're going to see up ahead of us in a little bit. water had come across the highway in numerous places. There's debris in the fence line on the right. This was the worst stretch that I was able to find coming up ahead of me. Slow way down here. Debris in the fence line on the right, piled up on the side of the road in the yuccas. It took out this fence, this culvert water coming from the north on the left, running under the road through the culvert on the right. And I'm going to kind of wiggle around here so you can see. This is all debris that's several feet deep, 2 to 3 feet deep in the pasture. Okay, I'm looking northeast and I'm going to wiggle around. You can see to the north. This is where the water channeled through the culvert and under the road, and this water went over the road on these two culverts running. One on the left up here also. Just completely buried that fence with debris. There's probably a good 100-yard stretch of fencing where the water came across the highway here, minimum 100 yards, took out the fence and left that massive debris pile. Okay, to give you a different look, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to head back west, show you the other side of the highway. We're facing west, turning to the southwest. And again, it flooded the culverts and came up over the highway right here. Culvert number 1, and then culvert number 2, culvert number 3. This would have been deadly if someone had been coming through here and at night. Thankfully it was late in the afternoon, around, I don't remember, 6, 7 p.m. when it's flooded. But if this would have been nighttime, it could have been a tragedy. One more time. We'll swing back around and head east. You can see the debris here. And there was water. Well, let me swing right. I'm going to show you something. There's debris right here ahead of me in the right lane, right in here. Now I'm guessing that did not come from the north side, but that ran off from the south side ahead of me, filled up the bar ditch, and was basically kind of an overflow. But when you get a little bit further to the east, see there's gravel, rock, and sand, dirt on the road right here. I'm guessing, look at, if you can see and tell in the grass and stuff on the left. Yeah, right here is where flooding from the north side came across the highway also. pretty significant flash flooding. Today is Sunday, May 12th. It is 5:36 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time.